They're massive. God help us. Come on. Watch it! I'm on it! Come on! Right behind you. Through this way. Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
So, this Mass Effect really makes sure that every conversation option and every choice that you make has a major impact on your game.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here. How do you stop something so powerful? I don't know. Let's get to the LZ so the Normandy can pick us up. Damn it. We'll have to find another way to contact them. Shepard, over here. I found a radio. Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed shuttle in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it! I've lost the signal. Let's hope that beacon does its job. And fast, we've got company. You and me both! Running out of ammo!
that,
About time.
we are going to switch over and basically we're going to call that our demo. And we're going to basically take some questions now from the fans and everybody who's watching. I hope you guys liked it. So basically, kind of from a question and answer format, basically wiped out the entire Alliance Navy, and the Normandy is just managing to escape just by the hair on its teeth, or the skin of its teeth, rather. Whew. Eclipse TRG asks, will we see Conrad Werner, and will he end up saving our life? All I can say to that is that, you know, all the characters who are important to you and for Mass Effect 1 and 2 will be there in Mass Effect 3. What their actions and your interactions will be with them will change again depending on what you've done, whether or not they lived or died, whether or not you punched them in the face or not, and those will have some major. What's it called? It'll be pretty major. So, Monty asks, will we be able to see what a Quarian looks like without the suit? That's a pretty big spoiler. We're not going to be able to show that. Let's see here. Oh, yep, absolutely. Thank you. Sorry here. So Matt J asks, are the Reapers largely ignoring the other worlds because your job is to rally the other races to take back Earth, and how are the fleets intact while the Alliance is wiped out so quickly? No, the Reapers are definitely not ignoring the other worlds. Earth happens to be kind of, if you look on the galaxy map, on the more kind of southern side of the galaxy. So they arrive through the Batarian sectors, and they just start moving north, and north if you look at it from a kind of a compass perspective. But yeah, they start moving up towards the top, and our story basically takes place right as they're kind of arriving at Earth, which doesn't take very long. There was a previous question from a number of people about when it actually takes place. It takes place roughly about 6 to 12 months after the end of the Mass Effect 2 ending. All right, let's just move on to another question here. So Terry asks, is Miranda back? And then right in the next question, Ace of Cakes asks, will Zaid and Kasumi play a role? So kind of going back into one of my previous answers, basically if they were important to you, they will definitely be back. So yes, Miranda will be back. Zaid and Kasumi will be back in Mass Effect 3. What role they play in Mass Effect 3 is really dependent on whether or not they survived, and some other aspects of the decisions that you've taken. Let's see here. Lars asks, do we get more exploration in ME3? We definitely do get exploration options in Mass Effect 3. That we're not ready to talk quite about the details yet, but there are definitely a ton of options that's gonna be there. Piloting the Normandy is still a major part of the Mass Effect 3 experience. Sorry here, folks. So Fred asks, now that we have melee weapons, can we still punch enemies with our gun for badass points? Absolutely. So what you saw there with the Omni Blade is kind of a heavier melee attack. So if you, in this particular case, and the way the controls are currently set up, is that if you hold B or circle on PS3, it'll actually do the Omni Blade. But if you tap it in rapid succession, you'll chain together melee attacks. Sorry, folks, just got to catch up here. So Ty asks, will we be bringing back the inventory system in Mass Effect 1? So we won't have it exactly like Mass Effect 1. However, we did definitely hear what people were asking for with the inventory system. So we have an expanded inventory, if you will. I mean, the weapon mods being such a major aspect of the inventory system for Mass Effect 1 will be, as you saw, we have weapon mods, we'll have armor customization, so there are definitely items, there are definitely pickups throughout the game, and there is definitely a very large economy. Ringo asks, are we getting rid of thermal clips or keeping them? We are keeping them at this time. I mean, anything and everything is kind of still up for change. You know, we're going to make what we feel is the best choice for the game, the best choices for the gameplay at the time, and so that may or may not change. But right now, it still feels really good for us with the inclusion of the thermal clips. Amy asks, do we get a Volus team member? No. Unfortunately, there is only really one Volus biotic user, and